Героїчні народи великої країни.
Heroic people of a great country. 1 month and 1 day has passed since the beginning of Russia's large-scale invasion of our country. Strategically, Ukraine has already defeated the aggressor, and now we must work to bring our victory as close as possible, everyone in his or her place. We must provide a reliable rear for our army. To do this, the economy must work, there must be a sowing season, stores are being opened, factories run. Over the past 2 weeks, the government and parliament have reformatted our economic, financial, food, transportation and energy sectors, radically reduced tax for business, removed most regulations and bureaucratic paperwork. We gave every entrepreneur an opportunity to get a 0% loan. Yesterday, Parliament voted for a bill that will allow us to have the fastest customs in the world. VAT and customs duty on imports of goods brought in by single turnover taxpayer will be removed. The declarative principle of work at customs also works now. A separate, very important direction for us is the simplification of import of humanitarian aid. On the basis of one page of the simplified declaration, humanitarian goods are cleared by customs in 10-15 minutes. Once again, I want to emphasize that it is not necessary to obtain any documents from the military civil administration or other bodies for the importation of humanitarian aid. Thanks to our international partners and big-hearted people all over the world, more than 128,000 tons of humanitarian cargoes have already been delivered to Ukraine. Currently, there are no queues at the checkpoints of the western border. The management of the State Customs Service monitors the facts and reasons for the detention of humanitarian aid at the checkpoints around the clock. Payments under the renewed state program Yepitrimka, under which Ukrainians have already received more than 20.7 billion hryvnias, are continuing. Another program which also began to work is the free food provision for the frontline towns. This food is already being purchased for distribution to people in settlements that are on the contact line. Also, in order to ensure timely payment of pensions in the territories where active combat operations are taking place, funding of pensions for April has begun. During the period from March 25 to 27, the charging and payment of pensions in 6 regions will be made in advance in a total amount of 8.8 billion hryvnias. Today, pensions have been funded in Luhansk and Chernihiv regions. The funds have already been transferred to banks. Tomorrow, in advance, the funds for pensions will be sent to Sumy, Kherson and Mykolaiv regions. The day after tomorrow, in Kyiv region. Next. Sowing season has already started in 11 regions of Ukraine. Last year at this time it has not yet started. And we are grateful to our farmers and everyone who is working in the field today to provide the country with food. The government on its part has decided to provide farmers with access to interest-free finance and has taken steps to reduce fuel prices. International financial support. We work with all countries and organizations to ensure that such support is provided continuously. We are discussing with all our partners and friends the upcoming renovation plan for Ukraine. We are also talking about confiscation of Russian property and investment in rebuilding our country. I want to address not only the governments of our partner countries, but also the mayors of European and other cities around the world. Today, Russia is destroying our cities and towns just as Nazis did 80 years ago. We call upon you to renew the tradition of twin cities, to help Ukrainian cities with humanitarian aid and means of reconstruction. This is a great deed. Ukraine today is the center of world struggle for freedom and ideals of the 21st century. The whole world stands with us. We will definitely win, because we are indestructible. Thanks to all those who are at the front and at the rear today, bringing this victory closer. Glory to the Ukrainians, glory to Ukraine.